Hi out there, I'm Gary Jenkins and welcome all you folks out there in YouTube land. I'm outside here in beautiful Sedona, Arizona. Now in the background you'll be able to hear water rushing because I'm right next to a little river, and in the background you can see the beautiful rocks, beautiful red rocks of Sedona. I'm not going to paint the environment that I'm in. I'm going to do just some flowers for you guys. But I love painting outside and just smelling the trees and the leaves and hearing the water running. It just gets me out of the studio too. I'm going to do a painting, just some flowers. This is actually from book number 2. Can you see that? Book number 2. And there's some roses and stuff floating around. So again, in the background, you're going to hear a lot of noise. But that's okay. We're going to take some mauve. Ooh, is that mauve? Yeah, that's mauve. And white, a little white. A little more white. And just put that in kind of in the middle. Let it float around in here. Pretty strong color. A little more white. I'm just using turp. And leave some brush strokes showing. And it'll get a little bit lighter as we come out towards the outside. I'm using a 1-inch brush from the Jenkins brush line. Again, we're outside here in Sedona. And any of you guys out there that come to our workshops here in Sedona can actually come and visit this beautiful area that I'm painting from, or in, or by. And up it comes. I'm not going to get really dark inside because that's where our flowers are going. I like mauve. It's a beautiful color. It's the color of royalty. Not that I'm royal at all. I'm just a kid that was born in Brooklyn, New York. Yeah, coming on down. Look at that. Crisscross, crisscross, crisscross. Leave those strokes. Boy. Painting outside's great. It gets you in touch with nature. Yes, because you have all the smell of the water and all of the leaves, all that stuff that you don't get when you're in the studio. We have a flower going in that's going to be a mauve, so I'm just going to block in a rose up here. We're only interested in the outside edge, guys. Nothing inside. I'm going to wipe the brush. Pick up some yellow ochre. And we're going to put this in. Got some guys thinking about, wondering how they're going to get across the river. I don't know if you can see them or not. Can you see those guys back there? No? Maybe not. Oh, they're leaving now anyway. Now, we're going to go, painting outside. You never know who's going to be visiting you. Okay, I'm looking for another brush, which I will find in a minute. Got it. This is a 1/2-inch brush. 1/2 inch. I use this most of the time for painting roses. It's just the right size. We're going to take this mauve. No, wait a minute. Yeah, mauve. We'll stick that in the middle because we want to show a nice deep center, maybe some darks back here. Yeah. This little guy, we'll take some sienna, maybe a little touch of red, and we'll put that in the middle of this one and brush it out. So you must have these darks established. There is a belly right there. Yeah. Now before we go in and pick our flowers, we're going to take a nice dark green and red. And watch the brushwork. See it? And maybe some of that'll come way out there. Loosey-goosey. Loose, 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 loose. Maybe we'll take a little yellow and blue. Yeah. I'm going to hold this palette up because you guys at home don't get to see this. This is my palette. See it? Yellows, blues, reds, mauves, white. And this is what when you don't see me, this is what I'm going into on my palette. We don't have all the fancy cameras that you see at the TV studio. This is just something that we're doing for you guys on YouTube, just to give you an idea of what we're doing. I love it out here. Yellow and white. We have a little yellow one. See that go in? That's called the belly. Then for this little guy, we'll take white. Maybe we'll take a little red, make a pink. Make a pink. And that'll be the belly of this guy. You see it? Maybe some... Look at that happen. Look at it. Yes. Yes. Look at that. You can see your rose is in there already. Haven't even done anything. A little more white up here. Then we're going to have some foreshortened petals coming out. Aha! Woohoo! Green. Maybe a little crimson with the green to get a little darker. Yes. Watch the brushwork. Watch me come out and put some leaves in. Another one here. Yeah. Another one. Oh, yeah. Another one coming this way. Look at that stroke. Oh, I had some red in the brush. Look at it. I know it's hard for you guys to paint loose. That's the hardest thing for people to do. And it takes practice. There's no free lunch. You want to do this stuff, you have to practice. And yeah. Now, let's pick some more petals out. Yes. We have here. These are foreshortened petals. See it? I'm going to use some mauve and white. And say you have a petal here. This is what people have trouble doing. I'm going to pick a petal out of there. There. See it? Inside petals, don't push down too hard. You just get a hint of stuff inside. There. And this half-inch brush works perfect. One stroke overlaps the previous stroke. And there we are, getting our beautiful rose coming out. I tell you, painting outside is sure different. A little up here, spread it around a little. Let's come down to the next guy. Yellow and white. Woohoo! Hey, hey. Beautiful. Notice how I wiggled that in? Now I'll grab a hold of this edge. See that? See that? Oh, yeah. Listen to the water. That water behind us. Yahweh. I love listening to it. It's like music. It's going in. A little more yellow and white. Look at it happen. Petals inside. Not as much paint. One stroke overlapping the other. This is a painting that's in book number 2. Yeah. Yeah. You guys come to Sedona, you're going to have to visit this place. Wonderful. Let's get a little more white. In it goes. I know it looks easy. But again, having the right tools helps. We have a brand new set of color. 14 tubes of color. Whoop, whoop. Now we have 12 tubes of color. Anyway, this is our set. Oh, we have 11 tubes of color, and the amount of colors in our set is slowly going down. This is our new paint set. It is full of pigment. More pigment than you can find any place else in the United States. It's cool stuff. It makes your yellows yellow, your reds redder. Look at this thing. Well, just look at the painting. You can see how it's working. Yeah. Now all I have to do is not step on the paint that fell on the ground. All right. Oh, look at that highlight. Look at that kind of a greenish tone it picked up down there. But maybe we better follow that through up here. Calm it down a little. Neat. Let's put a large rose leaf in here. Look at the yellow. Angle that stroke towards the back. Yowie. Green. Dark green and sienna. Another one. Whoa, down here. Nice, rich color. And we'll darken that up a little. And wiggle some leaves in here. Composition is very important. We're going to have another leaf coming down here. Overlap your flowers, so it doesn't look like they're just cut out or that they grew around the leaves. And our little fancy stroke that I've showed so many of you how to paint these little buds. Put the bud color goes on first. And we're going to come up here, step, and then push. And there's a little bud, maybe a bud there, maybe another bud there. Zowie, is it that easy? Yes, it is. Let's go bud crazy. Let's take a little bit of this pink. Little pink. Very dry. Maybe we'll get, yeah, there it is. See how that ties that leaf in with our flowers. Let's put another, maybe a larger bud up here. It's a round belly. We'll take some red, yellow, red and yellow, make an orange. Very dry. A little more color up there. Maybe that's that yellow bud up there. Let's put a little more yellow in that. Yeah, and leave some strokes showing. And we'll put our little green hood on there. Maybe a stem coming up, push down, there. Yes, whoa, that's got pretty fancy. So you can see how easy it is. Remember, out there in YouTube land, we're going to be doing a lot more videos for you guys. So don't forget to keep checking YouTube for some new stuff coming your way. A lot of new stuff. I don't know if they played it already for you, but we just finished doing a landscape with some big trees and stuff. You'll get a chance to see that. Alright, well, it's just a simple little painting. Keep your paintings, when you're learning to paint roses, keep your paintings simple so that you can concentrate on painting the rose. That leaf might have gotten a little large. I'm going to cut into that just a little bit. Let's push that guy back. Sometimes the leaves try to take over. So you don't want that. It's a rose painting, not a leaf painting. Alright, maybe we'll curve this one. Like I said before, it takes two people to do a painting. One to do the painting, and the other one to stand behind you and hit you over the head and tell you it's time to stop. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to stop right now. Thanks for watching out there. And look for more stuff on YouTube. I'm Gary Jenkins, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.